you. The first is the main reason why he ever wanted to take the stage today. And that is because, let me back up and say, he has a family, a work family, his employees, of 27 people. And he loves those employees like his own family. And as you know, he has not been allowed to open fully besides takeout and that kind of thing. So he's worried about providing for his work family and his own family. But in the midst of this, one of his employees, one of his family members, I've never even met this person that I'm about to read. I'm just trying not to cry, I'm sorry. One of these employees of his has a husband. His name is Justin.
And
Justin D. Gunnison. He served with the Green Beret for 18 years. He fought for the very freedoms that I earlier was telling you we need to exercise and that we lawfully have the right to do. And this man sacrificed the ultimate sacrifice and succumbed to PTSD and is no longer with us. So Jim here wants you to pray for his family, wants you to support his family, his kids, his wife, and all of his other family members. And to remember every single person who has served our country and paid that ultimate price.
Amen.
And because of those sacrifices that were made from people like Justin, when I spoke with Jim yesterday on the phone, first time we ever spoke, ever, he was planning on opening today. He opened yesterday, and he was planning on being open today. But he had a meeting with the Liquor Control Commission, the local health department, and the state police today. And they are shutting him down. And he wants to fight this because he knows they're not following the law, but he's also afraid of losing the very licenses that he needs to be able to have those employees employed and being able to earn money and pay their bills and take care of their families.
Amen.
So unfortunately, he's not able to have his restaurant open today. What I'm asking you to do, though, is to pray for every single one of those employees and pray for this man. And if we can find a way to help him have the courage and the support of the community and whatnot to be able to provide for himself, his family, and his employees, if we can help to find the courage and whatever other circumstances need to come in place so that he can open his restaurant, so he can enjoy those freedoms that these people have all sacrificed their lives for. That's what I'm asking of you today.
thank you, everybody. I love you. I love everybody. I wish I could have talked, but I was a little too emotional. I hope I'm not letting anybody down, but I thought I had the stomach to allow everything to be taken away from me and be able to fight, but you know, you gotta listen to reason. And I know I don't agree with the executive orders, and it's the executive order only that is shutting me down. I was treated very well by the authorities. Very well. I respect the state police, all police officers. I respect my health inspectors, my liquor inspectors. They all have a job to do. And really, the gist I get from I sit down, my heart to heart with them is they are on our side. But they are in between a rock and a hard place also, just like I am. They don't like hurting their fellow citizens. They're part of our community also. And we still need to support them even though they have to enforce this executive order. I'm against it. I'm totally against it. I think that we're close to the end of this bizarro world that we've entered. Also, I guess the other thing I don't like is new normal.
No.
That's an oxymoron. So what happens to normal? Normal is the old normal, so there's old normal and new normal now. There's no normal. No, we don't open up to a new normal. We open up to normal. Once we're all back together and we can walk into a place and be together, that's normal. And then also, I guess one other thing while I'm on my soapbox and I'm talking. Okay. Basically, I just want you to remember that our country was formed in taverns. Back in the original 13, they went to public houses, taverns. That's where they met. And we're the last ones to be allowed to open. That doesn't make sense. To me, that's like they're trying to silence us. So, support your bars and restaurants. Please. And the other locals, but we're being hit hard and we're kind of on the last of the list to be let go. So, thank you everybody. I love you. And I'm sorry I have to close. I will be open next week for takeout. Okay?
I'm going to also ask you to pray for all of our law enforcement officers, prosecuting attorneys, government officials, those in the health department. Pray that they have discernment. Pray that they understand what their obligation is. They did not take an oath to follow orders. They did not take an oath to make sure they're not making their superiors mad. They did not take an oath to make sure that they didn't risk losing their own job. They took an oath to defend the U.S. and Michigan constitutions. So please pray for them that they have the courage to stand up and do what is right, even if they are the only person in their entire department willing to do so. And to all you law enforcement officers out there who might be listening, if you are afraid to do that, but you know it's right and you need support, please contact any of us. Contact me. Email me, Facebook me, call me, it doesn't matter. We will get you the support so that you are not alone in this fight.